David, you understand the course of fire?
Yep.
Load, make ready.
Yep.
Shooter ready.
Yep.
Five. Engage.
Oh, don't be a fucking... No.
Back! Dang, call him. I got it. Eric, class. Not even close.
Sorry.
Alright guys, I just wanted to do a quick breakdown of this stage. Feel free to skip to the next stage if you would like, using the chapters below in the timeline. I will have these at the end of every stage. I made a lot of mistakes in this match, which is okay. There's a 2-day match here at the end of the month, so it is better to make them now than later. This stage should have been an easy clean. It is always nice to shoot off a bench on your first stage of the day to get rid of those first stage jitters, but unfortunately for me, I had some issues on this stage. Going into my second shot here, I had a mag issue. I'm not sure what happened exactly, but you can see I dropped the mag first and contemplated placing it back in the gun for a quick second before switching to my new mag. It is always better to just switch mags if you are having an issue. This will ensure you do not waste too much time messing with the first mag, and you will have enough rounds to finish the stage. After shooting that second shot, I did not have a good position for this third shot, so I adjusted my rear bag. I still don't have a great position here, but continue on. I was a little flustered at this point, and I should have taken the time to build a new position. Going into my last shot here, I'm not sure what happened. You can see I had a lot of resistance when I was closing the bolt. This tank trap is usually stable, but I did not set myself up for success here. When I placed my bag, I did not place it all the way down into the crevice. It stayed mostly on one leg, which did not give me a good base. Secondly, the night before, I applied some more wax to my bag, and usually when I do this, I hit the bag with a heat gun and massage the wax in. I was lazy and didn't do that, and it cost me here. You can see I had a hard time pushing the gun into the bag. The bag was just too tacky, so I didn't make a great connection between the rifle and the bag. All this led to me shooting these first 4 rounds with a pretty significant amount of cant in the rifle. I just figured, hey, these are big plates. I can get away with that. Yeah, no, don't do that. On this last shot here, I leveled the gun out completely and used the same hold and ended up impacting. The biggest mistake on this stage was not taking the time to make a solid shooting position. On a stage where you have plenty of time, this is a crucial error.
Spotter ready! Stand by!
This stage was pretty fun. It's not unusual to shoot out of here, but they changed the course of fire for the match. I was able to watch the squad in front of me on this stage and watched a lot of them either time out or have issues getting a steady shot. There were two ways to approach this stage. You could use your bag and potentially have more time to shoot and dial, but you would not be able to get a steady. Secondly, you could use a tripod for rear support to get more stability, but you would burn up more time. I knew I was going to use a tripod from the start, but made a game time decision to just dial the first target and hold the rest. On stages like this, you just have to think about the trade-offs. Is it better to get 12 rounds off and only hit 8 shots, or only shoot 10 rounds but hit all 10 rounds? Out of the 83 people that shot the match, only 10 people made 9 or more impacts.
Stand by.
You can see here, after my first shot, I was about to dial and then remembered I needed to hold over. While painting for the third shot, you saw me kick the leg out on the tripod. It was easy to do it on the wooden planks, but keep in mind when shooting on gravel, it might be a little harder. Watch the wall while I shoot from this second position. You can see how unstable the wall is and why using the tripod provided a better advantage for me. After watching the trigger cam footage for this stage, I was surprised with how wobbly I was while shooting. Thankfully, these were bigger targets and I got away with it. I should have kicked the tripod leg out here again, but didn't. You can see I did not get as steady as I should have, especially since I was using a tripod for rear support. Once again, watch how much this wall flexes from this position. Another tip for this stage is that I back the magnification down to about 15 to help spot the targets faster. These last two shots were pretty bad. I saw that I missed left, and what did I do? Just held a little more left. Not great. I still need to practice more with the tripod for rear support. My setup at the house doesn't typically give me enough room to do this, so I'm usually getting my practice in at matches. Not a great game plan.
Ran it. From here on out, you were centered up.
This stage should have been pretty straightforward. I knew time was going to be a key player on this stage, but as you noticed on position 4, I had some issues. Typically, I always pick up my bag and gun separately, but since we were having to move a lot, I went ahead and picked them up together. I never feel like I get a great steady base whenever I do this, but I went ahead and did it anyways. As you can see here, the bag started to slide off the post and I had to readjust, which cost me some time.
Impact! Impact! Impact!
When I get back to this position, I rush the shot to just move on. When aiming for the target, I told myself to aim more center, but still pulled the trigger while aiming a little left. I should have just listened to myself and made a better shot to get the impact. I probably could have ended up hitting 9 impacts on this stage, even though I would have timed out.
Impact!
All right, shooter load, make ready. Shooter send course of fire.
Yep.
Shooter ready.
Yep.
Somebody on glass.
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
Got it, Rob?
Got it, man.
The PRS barricade is pretty straightforward here. I typically dial my elevations every time, but wanted to practice holdovers. I never rush this stage, even though it is a tiebreaker. If I'm ever in a position where I get second place because I wasn't fast enough on this stage, oh well. I would rather get 10 points than running the risk of missing.
You ready?
Yep.
Stand by. Back! Back!
This stage was pretty fun. I knew I was going to have to move fast to finish on time. Thankfully, the target was big, which allowed me to move quickly through the stage. I got lucky on one shot where the gun started to slide while I was shooting, but I still got the impact. You can see here while pulling the rifle out, the bag fell off the prop. I could feel this was going to happen and went ahead and let it. It was easier and safer to just let the bag fall and pick it back up.
Stand by. Yeah, I hear you. One more over. 30 seconds left, Dave. I have you dropping one.
Unfortunately, the trigger cam stopped recording here, or more likely, I hit the record button twice. This stage wasn't too bad. On the bars, I always use tripod support when I can. If I shot this stage again, I might avoid the bars on the end there. You can see how much they shake after shooting, so if I can, I might start on the next column over. The one miss I had on this stage, I was too heavy on my wind call and missed off the left.
You ready?
Yep.
Good spotters?
Yep.
All right, stand by.
Ready. Impact. 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 I did my shot. Run out of test. Impact. Impact.
not sure what happened with the trigger cam footage here. I guess I didn't adjust my parallax on this stage. This prop usually causes me some issues because of how low the bottom pipes are. I have a hard time building a great position here. You can see how unstable I am in the trigger cam in positions 1 and 4. Also, never aim at the center of the prairie dogs like I did here for some reason. Always aim for the widest part, which is usually at the bottom. I did not shoot stage 2 since they threw it out. That was the last stage of the day for us, so we went ahead and left early. Overall, I finished 12th for the day while only dropping 10 shots. That doesn't sound like much, but at this match it is. It was great to shoot this match before the Best in Texas match at the end of the month. For that 2-day match, every shot you miss can drop you 5 places, so it's important to not make any mental mistakes throughout the weekend. I currently plan to film that match, so expect another video soon. If you want to see something else or have any questions, just let me know.